this
Horrible
vehicle.
news. The flip phone is having to be retired. It's forcefully being retired.
Flip phone people flat out contact us and said, hey, you guys can no longer have that damn 1992 flip phone.
It's not that old.
Look at the face of that. It is done.
I really don't want a damn smartphone. Anyway, so really when it come down to it, I had to put an order in. And I think I got a good deal.
Can I open it? Oh, look at that technology.
Horrible. I held out as long as I could. Oh man, I've got a computer on my face. How are you?
Computer on my face.
That's look at that. Get off my hand.
Tomatoes. Bring in the Bucklos, the Bucklos, slow, sloth. Wolf Tick Nation, thank you guys for being here. We are very glad you've joined us on this episode of Wolf Tick Videos because we've got a new fork today.
Is this on this episode?
On this episode, guys, we're going to be installing the all-new Bucklos. I don't even know what it's called yet. We're fixing to break into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fixing to talk about the fork a little bit.
Don't say that.
All I know from ordering it, it's tapered and it's going on the aluminum comp Zerker. So 27.5 bike. We're going to see how it does. And if you guys are not familiar with the channel, or you're not a part of the Wolf Tick Nation, please hit that like button, right? You can hit that subscribe button. Turn them notifications on because after our initial impressions video, where we spec this thing out, we do a Wolf Dad Dyno test. Calm down there.
Damn,
You're getting some depth.
I'm getting deep.
We're going to cut a steer or two. We are going to set a star
Calm
nut.
down the steer too.
We're going to get down on it. After we get done with the install and everything of this, we're going to weigh the fork. We are going to, on another episode, we are going to take this thing out and we're going to do a real-time review and it's going to go up on our board of rating. How much did we pay for the Bucklos? $137, guys.
That shipped everything.
Is it going to hold up? Is it going to be worth it? We have no clue. We will all find out together. But why don't we go ahead and break into this thing and let's find out what all it has to offer. Let's see how it feels, what the buttons and all that stuff are like, how much it weighs. I'm ready to install this on the comp Zerker.
The spirit fingers.
Spirit fingers. Let's do it. Alright, so the Bucklos $137 27.5 tapered through axle fork. Please, pull it out. Whoa, oh man, you pulled everything out. Pulled the innards and all that. Well, here she is. Now, the initial impressions video, I'm going to show you guys some close-ups, so don't you worry. So, first thing you notice here is we got kind of a weird chintzy feeling through axle. So this one here is a 15mm by 100. Now, for $137, you're getting a rebound knob. I mean, how often can you say that? I'm telling you, man, budget
really
forks.
Sticking out there.
It's really sticking out there. It's a little scary. I mean, it's not even sitting in line with the drop out. It's way below it. I mean, you get on a nasty trail, that thing's going to come off. They're $137. The budget forks are starting to come up a little bit. I mean, you know, not that long ago, you were paying $130 for one that didn't have a rebound, and now we're getting rebound with the through axle.
It seems like it's leveling out a little bit.
Yeah.
Or maybe this fork just really sucks. We'll find out.
Yeah, we're going to find out. I'm going to go with this is the, it says 32 for factory. The 32 factory. I'm going to call this thing the 32 factory Bucklos fork. Now, there is something I really like on here. Now, this is supposed to have 120 millimeters of travel, but it says that the stanchion is supposed to show 140, right? And I do like that on the Amazon page. We'll put some affiliate links down below that actually tells you that. There's some fork people out there that are a little shady and they don't tell you everything, but I'm glad this one is telling us everything.
Well, let's find out if it's right before we praise them too much.
Yeah, and we'll find that in the Wolf Dad Dyno test.
Well,
now,
we'll measure it.
Now, right here, you can see that. It has a compression ring, which we talk about all the time. It's just so much easier to kind of get an idea of how much sag and how much air and everything you should be running, so I do like that. And another thing, we haven't had a fork like this in a minute, that's actually got, I'm going to call that like a graph. A graph?
Yeah, no T.
Graph. Let's see, we do have an air chart. Yes, all right, we're going places, guys. Look at this, we have an air chart on there. We're going to go by the air chart. Remember, guys, we are going to be doing the real-time review. If you're a fan of this channel, if you're a part of the Wolf Tick Nation, you know all about it. And we're going to be running this thing at what it recommends, and we'll play with it a little bit, most likely. There is a warning on here. Warning, use only for leisure cross-country. Do not use for free ride, downhill, dirt jumping, or any hard riding. Well, apparently they never heard of Wolf Tick videos. They shouldn't have sent this to us.
They've sent us stuff before.
Oh yeah, Bucklos sent us stuff before. Yeah, we bought these ones, guys. 137 bucks. The stickers look pretty good. I have to say, I do like the decals on here, and I do like the big 32 up there. Now we do have a compression knob. And the compression knob, they usually don't have any damping or anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it gets a little rough to push it right there. So there's 8 clicks, and it does have lockout. We're going to test the lockout as well. Now this is kind of a step up. Most of the time you're going to be used to seeing this cap that sits up on top. It is aluminum, you know. That's kind of a step up, man. Look at that. It's an aluminum cap.
It's your preference. I don't know if it's really step up. It's what you prefer.
It's what I prefer. I mean, it beats the plastic one. You ready to write some stuff, some info down?
I'm already right. I was right before I ever went to school, son.
Shoot.
Ask Grandma.
I'm looking forward to seeing what these things weigh. I can tell you right now, 27.5, these things are going to be pretty light, you know. When I was taking off the Suntours back here, I was like, damn, man, we're taking these off the Kampfzerker. These are some of my favorite forks that we've got. They rated pretty high, and they're so light. But these right here, I think they might be lighter. Let's go ahead and start measuring out this thing before we weigh it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to see how long the steer tube is. And remember, guys, we're going to be cutting that. It does look long. We're going to be cutting it down. I'm going to say it's 10.25 inches. It's 9 3/4. Okay. It's right at 10, 9 3/4 inches long on the steer tube. Okay, we're going to measure out the stanchion width and the stanchion length. Now, based on the stickers, 32 up front, but then it says 32.4. I'm going to go with its 32 millimeter stanchions, and that's what it advertises on the internet. Okay, and we've got a 32.17.
Okay, so 32.
So it does classify as a 32 millimeter stanchion. Now, on the exposed stanchion,
I don't know about that.
On the exposed stanchion, remember, this is not the amount of travel that it has, but what we can see, it has 134 millimeters of exposed stanchion.
Okay, well, it did say it's supposed to show 140, so I'm interested. But it's still fine. It's not getting penalized.
Yeah,
134.
We'll see on the travel. Yeah. Let's go ahead and check the air and see what it's shipped with. Okay, so we are right at 70. That's a low shipped pressure.
Oh wow! Usually they ship around 100.
Yeah. I'm wondering if these stanchions are going to jump anymore.
Why don't you pump it up real quick?
Let's pump it up. Yeah, let's
pump it up to about 100. What's the max on there?
Max, as far as PSI goes, is shows 95, 75 to 95. Put 95 and let's see if it.
Yeah. Most of them come in at 100. Just give it a little.
Yeah, let's give it a little tug.
Okay. Oh,
I felt it extend.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, it extends. I almost said beef curtain. Got the meat hook on there.
Whoa.
Now we're going to check the exposed stanchion again. Okay, so right now it's showing 143 millimeters. I'd show you, but my hand just hit it. So 143 after a little pull-out method. Man, overall feel so far, if you know what I'm talking about, if you guys haven't seen that Blaney video, make sure you guys go and check that. Something I like about that Blaney, it was just kind of a cool little detail. With this is the only thing that feels kind of weird, is it doesn't have a slot or anything to tighten up the outside of the through axle nut. So whenever you're tightening it, I think you maybe have to put pressure on there. Yeah, you have to put pressure on it with your thumb and then tighten it all the way through. And I kind of like when it's fixed in there. But anyway, that's the only thing. It feels a little funky, man. But these things feel very light. I'm curious to see how they're going to do on the trails. Now, guys, before we cut the steer tube, set the star nut, install it, and all that good stuff, let's go ahead and take it to the weight scale. And let's see how much it weighs.
The weight scale. The
weight scale. It's official. All right, guys. Well, 3.94 pounds. That's pretty damn impressive. You know what I mean?
I must say, it felt light. It's even lighter than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's a pretty damn light fork. Like you said, gotta love them cheap forks. Hopefully it holds up and it does okay.
Yeah.
Man, I'm actually under 4 pounds. You know, this thing might be a contender if it does really well on the trails. Remember, all the rating and all that has to do with everything about this fork, including weight. Weight's a big one, you know.
Weight's part of the score.
Yeah. All right, guys. The Kampfzerker is all tore down. Let's go ahead and measure out the steer tube. Let's cut the steer tube. I'm excited to put this thing on the Kampfzerker, and we're going to do that Wolf Dad Dyno test.
I can't wait to take it out and test it and see how it does.
Yeah, I think it's
$137. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah.
And this is a 2.6 tire, right?
Yeah, hold that together.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.6 inch Victoria Barzo. And if you guys are into tires, you can check out our budget tire videos. God, it feels like I'm like trying to sell people and everything.
Well, you need to sell them on our videos, not on products.
Yeah.
Well, except for our merch.
Yeah. Well, these tires are
You can buy some of our merch.
Yeah. Okay.
Helps out the channel.
So 2.6 inches, right? And look at the outsides there. You've got a little bit of room. I think I would feel comfortable with buying a 2.8 and running it on there. All right, let's go ahead and stick this thing on the Comp Zerker, guys. We have got the Wolf Dad dyno test, Wolfman dyno test. Now we're talking about the pressure. We have 100 pounds in there right now. 95 in there right now. Now, what do you want to set this thing
I'm going
at?
to tell you about 70, I think 75.
Now, if you guys seen the weight chart on the back, it's kind of a mess.
Yeah, as usual. There's always a mistake in these weight charts. Always.
Yeah, it's still at 95 right now, so you said 75?
Okay. That's good. It's holding pressure. Yeah, go 75.
Okay, we're right at 75. Compression is all the way open. Compression ring is all the way down. This is on the fastest.
The
Give it to me.
Well, we don't know what it's on.
Let's do
it. Way down. Okay. Well, let's just say this. After that Huffy, it feels great.
Yeah, after the Huffy, it feels great. I'll tell you something. It's looking... Dang! Calm down there.
Damn,
You're getting some depth.
I'm getting deep.
Holy crap.
What is that so far? Oh, damn.
Yeah, 121.
Look, it's already beat, and I didn't bottom out yet.
No, right on the money. 121. It doesn't sound terrible. What I like is you can see these things weren't leaking oil, but now these stanchions are fully oiled. You know what I mean?
Good.
Yeah, they're really lubed up. I like that. So 21, that was bottom right there.
I think I bottomed.
Yeah, okay. That's right at it. So
I pull that. Measure that again real quick. I'm just curious.
Okay, that is 123.44.
Oh, well, hell, so overachieves.
Yeah, it overachieves already. That's a good sign.
Okay.
All right, so that's 21 clicks. Now that's towards the fastest. We're going to go down 6.
Okay, 6.
Okay, we're down 6 now. Right. Let's see how it feels.
That feels, I'm going to say barely a difference.
Barely a difference? Okay. 4, 5, 6. Go down another one.
Yep.
You can hear it. And guys, I usually run you guys all know, I usually run my forks a little slower because I like to feel that.
Okay, so about, would you do another 6? What'd you do?
About another 6, yeah. We're getting close to being full slowed.
Oh.
They're sounding better and better. And I can feel that that stanchion traveling through the lower, and it feels like it's smoothing out.
Now, they didn't know it was us that ordered these, right? They didn't send us like a good pair or anything?
No. Okay, now this is going to be all full slow. Full slow.
Hang on, don't hit us. Can't adjust it when I'm doing stuff.
Full slow.
No, hey. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, whoa.
Dyno test.
All right.
Damn, that sounds so good.
Oh.
Lockout.
Oh.
Don't hurt yourself. Oh. Lockout works good.
Lockout gets a thumbs up.
Tiny bit of give. All right, guys. Well, it's official. Wolfman so far is a fan.
Well, look, I'm not saying I'm a fan. I'm just saying it's got off on the right foot for me.
Guys, that was an official WolfTick Videos install on the Bucklos Factory 32 forks, 123 millimeters of travel. And, I mean, $137?
$137.
We'll see how they do. Make sure you guys turn notifications on, man. I'm telling you. And again,
don't feel like you need to run out and buy them yet, because we don't know how they perform on the trail.
Let's see how they perform on the trails, and let's see where they rank on our budget $200 or less board.
I'm going to say this though, initial impressions is pretty good for the money so far.
And the weight?
Initial impressions.
I mean, under 4 pounds. We're going to find out, guys. Again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up. It really helps. If you can't get enough of WolfTick Videos, me and the Wolfman here, you guys can always check out our Patreon page. You guys can become a patron. And we've got an exclusive build going on right now. Not for everybody. Unedited. But you guys might want to check it out if you want a little bit more of the fantastic duo right here. This is called the A-Team, There's a B team they film later, but this is the A team. So if you guys want a little bit of that, check us out.
The B team is us on a bad day.
Yeah. So guys, hopefully we will see you maybe Friday. I don't know. We'll try to see what the schedule's like. I appreciate all the support out there. We will see you guys.
Yeah. Just trying to grab it. What's in that?